50,000 players on the Crew 2, and that's just on Steam, and that's just at one time. The game has exploded. I'm uploading this video at 9 a.m. my time. That's strange. The reason I'm doing that is because I need to. Because as I'm recording this, right now, it is exactly 23 hours left on the biggest sale in the Crew franchise's history. This sale right here, the one where they made the game 98% off. 98% and 70% off on the Crew Motorfest. Both of these sales are over tonight. Not even tonight, in 6 hours from when this video goes up. Don't worry, if you missed that time window, there's stuff in this video for you still. The $1 sale is about to be finished, meaning the Crew 2 will likely go back to its original price, probably still discounted. Like, surely they can't sell the Crew 2 for 60 quid nowadays, right? I'd assume it sits at like an average 40. Then again, the game's always going on discount down to like 20. Just wait till like the next split second and you'll be able to get the game on another discount again. But yes, if you want to permanently own the game for £1, $1, €1 less in many currencies, you need to make sure you get it as this video goes up. It's your last chance. Look, there is a lot you can do. Like, I already have a video going through every single thing, right? I've already got a video being like, oh, there's all these cars and there's all these updates and, oh, there's 5 years worth of updates. Oh, there's so much to do in the Crew 2. I mean, there is. But the thing is, to be honest, there's still value in this game now because of this sale. This massive sale, those 50,000 people just on Steam alone, not counting Ubisoft, not counting Epic, not counting PlayStation, not counting Xbox. When you think about it, that's crazy because it is multiple hundreds of thousands of people who have joined the Crew 2 recently in this Crew 2 renaissance. But those multiple hundreds of thousands of people, they're not gonna disappear out of nowhere. They're not gonna just spontaneously combust and vanish. Those people are still on the game, in the summits, watching videos on the game, buying the cars, playing the PvP in the game. The servers are finally alive again. 7 players? I mean, that's one shy of a max lobby. That's been impossible, essentially, since the release of the Crew Motorfest. It's been implausible to even get okay! Maybe even a lobby started. And now we've got full lobbies? And the thing is, that goes for me too. I am also not gonna all of a sudden ditch the game now the discount is over. In fact, I'm probably gonna make it a permanent thing on the channel. And I feel like there's a lot of people who would like that. Now look, yes, I'll be completely transparent. If it starts getting like, I don't know, 2,000 views, I'm gonna have to go, alright, it's not viable for me to keep making Crew 2 videos, but I don't think that's happening anytime soon. And I'm enjoying the game again, and I'm enjoying Motorfest back and forth. It's genuinely, in an interesting way, it's been quite nice to be actively on both games, because I can appreciate the substance that the Crew 2 brings, while appreciating the, I mean, very obvious polish that Motorfest brings, and the consistency. So you may have noticed on the channel, what I've been doing is I have been every other day doing one or the other game. So it goes a Crew 2 upload, a Crew Motorfest upload, a Crew 2 upload, Motorfest, Crew 2, Motorfest, Crew 2, Motorfest, Crew 2. Obviously, this will have to change every now and then when they add something new and I have to switch games because, well, they added something new to Motorfest today. I can't just do a Crew 2 video because I did a Motorfest one yesterday. Or, I guess vice versa. It doesn't make much sense. They're not exactly adding new stuff to the Crew 2. But I'm probably going to continue that. It will probably be alternating days, one video on one, and I may even do series that go across it. I want to bring back the series of recreating movie cars. Probably restarting with Fast and Furious 1 because I just didn't continue it from there. And then I'll probably do a similar thing, but in Motorfest. Because it'll be interesting to see that dichotomy of making these cars in Crew 2 versus Motorfest. Especially given, specifically for Fast and Furious, where the Crew 2 we have And then in the Crew Motorfest, we actually have the Supra. But essentially, you'll still be getting guides and info. Now, when it comes to guides, they're all going to be the final guide. So yes, you'll get a money guide still. You'll get a best in every car, best in every spec guide still. You'll get a best followers methods guide still. But these will be the final Crew 2 guides ever. By the way, subscribe if you want to catch those guides. Not only to get all those guides, but also because we are barreling towards 100,000 subscribers, so we can get the play button right there. Head down there and subscribe. But obviously, we've got the Season 2 of Rookie to Icon 1000 also going. That I'm going to be continuing. And, well, now that I'm aware that we're about to run out of the discount, I'm also going to be going and buying probably about 3 more copies of the Crew 2 on different accounts for 3 different series. Is that the plural of series? I don't know what the plural of series is. Series? And you can catch me live streaming those series so that you can enjoy the content as it goes. Those series will be restarting the Crew 2, but I can only use Japanese cars. This was planned so long ago. I've got the thumbnail from so long ago. A Rookie to Icon 1000 speedrun. Probably a millionaire speedrun as well. How quickly can you make a million in the Crew 2? And an all achievements speedrun. So I guess that's full. Damn. But yes, if you, I don't know, even wanted to pick up the Crew 2 for someone else, it is £1 for the next 6 hours only. And counting down as you watch this video. But that's not the only game that the discount is disappearing for. The Crew Motorfest is currently also so low compared to the actual price of the game normally. And it is a brilliant time to pick it up, not only because, yes, your cars transfer over to the Crew Motorfest, but also, I mean, God, even playing it right now, the difference in quality is noticeable. Motorfest is definitely a better looking and better feeling game. It's just the Crew 2 has had the benefit of having been out for 5 years. But the moment you finish and potentially get bored of the Crew 2 in about maybe 2 months, actually no, to be fair, you can go with the Crew 2 for more than 2 months. It would definitely be the best time to pick up Motorfest. Now, I made a specific video on why it is a good time to pick up Motorfest. I'm not gonna rehash that video, but it's simply stuff like, there's a whole island expansion coming up, the perfect time and the perfect changes, as well as the removal of FOMO, fear of missing out, removal of limited time content, means everything in Motorfest is yours to get no matter when you pick up the game. All Crew 2 cars are coming back in the main stage and Twitch drops. All Summit cars are coming back in the brand new Prestige ticket system. Limited time exclusivity is over for Motorfest. So even if you're really stuck into the Crew 2, it's definitely a great time to pick up Motorfest. Now, before it seems like I'm some paid-off marketing exec of the Crew 2 and the Crew Motorfest, the graphics of the Crew 2, bad. The physics of the Crew 2, yeah, bad. I mean, they're good for, like, sweats and stuff, but no, accessibility, bad. The quality of the map, it may be big, but the Crew 2's map, bad. The Crew Motorfest really struggles on day-to-day. Sure, you could get a solid 2 months out of just having so much stuff to do, but then the day-to-day, they've kind of not made it worth it to do much day-to-day in the Crew Motorfest. The livery creator, still broken in the Crew Motorfest, and that's such a shame, because it is catastrophically broken. There is a lot of people who still have issues getting their friends in a crew with them. That's a big shame. They've started putting engine sounds in the custom show. That's also a massive, massive shame. We still don't have custom number plates, and we still don't have, for some reason, custom material changing on rims. Now, there might be reasons for all of that, but I just want to point out, there is many bad things about the Crew 2 and the Crew Motorfest. I'm not sat here to be the biggest salesman for the Crew Motorfest and the Crew 2. It is undeniable that it's a good time to buy them. I had the same thing on that previous video where I mentioned it's a great time to buy Motorfest, where people were like, oh, they paid him off. It's just kind of an undeniable fact that, yeah, it's a good time to buy Motorfest. Of course it is. For 70% off when we're getting a brand new update and we got all the updates, like, obviously it's a good time. It is purely factual, and I am not going to stop criticizing the game where it's worth criticizing. Not at all. You're not going to see that from me. Honestly, I've just been getting annoyed with getting annoyed. I used to just be fed up with it. Now I don't care. I'm just trying to enjoy it for what it is. Is that too much? Is that too much to play? Am I too much to play for that? I'm just trying to enjoy it for what it is. Hang on a minute. I missed, like, the biggest criticism I have of Motorfest. Not true. It's just the loudest criticism I have. I have some bigger criticisms that matter more deeply. But this bloody custom show is such a laboratory, sterilized nightmare. All I would honestly want is just that tent to be deleted. It is so devoid of character, this place, and it's a shame, man. The worst thing is for every update, every month, man, they make these such sick trailers. They do these sick trailers where they always put them in unique places. And look at that, man. Look at that. They do these sick trailers in unique places every single month. And just imagine if this was the main stage area. If the main stage area moved around, or maybe, sure, it can be in the tent sometimes. It doesn't always have to move around. Like, when it was the Motorfest anniversary week, obviously put it in the tent. But for the bulk of them, if it moved around and, like, say you go to the tent still. You still go to the tent, but when you load in, it loads you into whichever the current area is. And those areas are always done near parking lots or open fields. Then just put the custom show in there, like actual car meets like this, lined up side by side in either parking lots or in fields, like so many car meets are, and you walk through voting like that, and sure, then yeah, have them sort of flash out and add new ones, right? God, it would feel so much more like a car festival, man. Okay, wait, hang on, I went on that massive tangent just being like, okay, there is stuff I do not like about the game. Back to the stuff I do like. Well, it's just the discount. The discount's pretty good. You can pick up the game right now for a very little bit of money. And, well, hashtag ad for a minute. If you are going to buy the Crew 2 or the Crew Motorfest on Ubisoft Connect, you can use code SidWaj at checkout, which will support me at no extra cost to you. Just put on code SidWaj on Ubisoft Connect at checkout. Yada yada. It's the same as any creator code. Man, I just want car meets that look and feel like car meets. I just and they have the areas. They make them every week. Every week they make the areas, and all you gotta do is turn those signs in the background. You just gotta turn those into the main stage, whatever. And then you can put the rewards there, and you can actually see the rewards. You can see and like all you have to do is just like put like a custom show, like a big sign, like a big banner that says custom show this way. You walk through there, you're in the custom show. Bada bing, bada boom. If the parking lot and field isn't immediately there. But yeah, I guess maybe it'll be too much development or whatever. Would be cool. You know what? Maybe I should make a video that's just, this is what Motorfest should be. And it's just me spouting all of my opinions and takes and stuff that I would change. Because look, I'm positive about the game now. I get it. And it works a bit more than it used to, and it's kind of fine as more than it used to. But I do have some constructive criticisms about the game rather than just being blindly annoyed like I used to be. Well, if you did plan on getting the Crew 2 on PlayStation, Xbox, PC, Steam, UB, all of that, Epic, do it now. Thank you to popular members, especially thanks to famous members, and an insane thank you to star members. We don't have any. Become a star member. And an insane top of the top thank you to Icon members HK. Chat, we are so close. We're so close to 100,000. 100,000 subscribers. We're this close to 100,000 subscribers. How crazy is that? How crazy? All right, that's about it from me in a bit.